After tribal leaders across Afghanistan approved a new security pact keeping U.S. troops there past the 2014 withdrawal deadline, Afghan President Hamid Karzai is refusing to sign it. Now, in a snub for leaders on both sides, Karzai is making last-minute demands that could put the whole deal in jeopardy. Our national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin is live at the Pentagon with more on what's really becoming to be a very big story. Jennifer, what does President Karzai want? Why is he doing this?
Well, Jenna, in a word, to remain relevant and not to become a lame duck before the presidential election in April. That's when he is slated to step down. He also wants to extract a few more concessions from the U.S. He wants the U.S. to release Taliban prisoners from Guantanamo Bay. He probably also wants some more money from the U.S. And he wants the U.S. to stop entering Afghan homes at night, even in pursuit of terrorists.
We will fix the agreement and also continue our negotiations on it with America.
Now, the U.S. doesn't think that the agreement needs fixing. Karzai signed off on the agreement with Secretary of State John Kerry a month ago. In the last 24 hours, Karzai snubbed not only the Loya Jirga, that Council of Elders, which he handpicked and invited to Kabul to debate the deal, which, again, he had already agreed to, but he also rebuffed National Security Advisor Susan Rice, who was in Kabul yesterday. Rice was clearly perturbed when she left the meeting and said there would be no more negotiations, according to a White House statement. Quote, Ambassador Rice reiterated that without a prompt signature, the U.S. would have no choice but to initiate planning for a post-2014 future in which there would be no U.S. or NATO troop presence in Afghanistan and no $8 billion in U.S. aid that the Afghan government needs to keep its security force from collapsing. Jenna.
Jennifer, what about the impact on our troops?
Well, from all accounts, those who have met Karzai recently say he is concerned about his legacy. He does not want to go down in Afghan history as an American stooge. But in terms of the troops, the impact is going to be almost immediate. It means that the zero troop option is now back on the table. That would mean that the U.S. could not use Afghan bases to fly drones or target terrorists in Pakistan. It also means that it is more likely that the Afghan security forces will crumble and Afghanistan will return to Taliban rule. So a lot at stake in terms of the failure to reach an agreement. Remember, this is exactly what happened in Iraq at the end of the war there. No status of forces agreement and no U.S. troops were allowed to stay. Jenna?
More on this story as we get it. Jennifer, thank you.